Hello everybody and welcome to the presentation of my Arduino controller. This controller is made for the Expanded Reality Study program of the Hochschule Darmstadt for the elective of Electronic Interfaces. The task was to make a simple game controller and create something in Unity with it that we can choose ourselves. I chose to make sort of a sniper simulator, as you may suspect by the scope you're currently seeing in the Unity play mode. So let me quickly go over what this controller can do and how it works. First, we have a green light here. This light is in front of a button. I know it's kind of hard to see, but this button is the trigger for the gun. When I press this button, I shoot. The fact that the light is active means that it is currently loaded and ready to fire. If I enable something else, this trigger button will be disabled. I can only fire when I added nothing else about the weapon. What does this mean? Let me show you. As you can see by the scope, it looks kind of weird right now, and that's because the zoom is very far zoomed out. So if I press this button here, I can turn the potentiometer and this will change the zoom level. So when I press this button, you can see the green light goes off, which means I can't shoot right now because I'm editing a parameter of the weapon. The yellow light on the potentiometer goes on because as a signal that I'm now able to change the potentiometer. And now I can turn the potentiometer. When I turn it to the left, you can see that I zoom out. And when I turn it to the right, you can see that I zoom in. So once I'm happy with my zoom level, I let go of the button. The orange potentiometer button goes off, which means the value is now locked in. And the green trigger is on again, which means I can shoot. The zoom level is also being displayed on the LCD screen. I know that you can't read it, but it is printed out there as well. So now, of course, we need to adjust the scope. We do that by pressing the button next to the joystick, which enables the joystick lamp as a signal that you can now edit the joystick. That's the blue lamp. Green lamp goes off again because we're editing a parameter of the weapon. And now we just move the joystick to where we want it to be. So let's aim for this guy down here. We may need to zoom in a little bit more, like this. And now we should hit. Before I shoot, I want to make something clear. The display is printing out not only the zoom level, but also the distance to the object I'm currently looking at. There's a raycast going out from the camera, and it measures the distance and prints it out on the LCD screen. I currently can see that the distance is 101 meters to this guy that I'm currently looking at. I have 20 ammunition left according to the display, and my score is 0. I get a score whenever I hit a target. So let's try this out and shoot the weapon. As you saw, a bullet got fired, hit the man, and the bullet and the man both despawned or got destroyed, and they got a score. The score is calculated out of how far I'm zoomed out and how far the target is away from me. So I get less points if I'm very close zoomed in. So if you're a good sniper and you can shoot from this zoom level, then you get more points than someone who was shooting from very close. Let's find another target, shall we? So let's zoom out to spot some targets. How about we choose this guy there. He's sitting on some sort of box, and now I will zoom into the maximum just to show you how far you can actually zoom in. It goes all the way like this. So the problem is now I also have to adjust the scope according to the bullet drop. So let me zoom out a little bit so that I can see how far the bullet drop drags the bullet down. Fire ready. And I fired and I shot. So the bullet drop's not too bad. This guy was, by the way, about 180 meters away, so 800 meters more than the first target. And with this simple control, you can go around the level and just aim at different people and try to hit them. This is the entire scene, just in case you're interested. There are about a dozen targets, I think, all with variant difficulty because some of them are really far away, and the scope is just an image on the canvas. The zoom is controlled by the field of view of the camera, and the joystick controls the rotation of the camera. The connection between Arduino and Unity is done with Arduino, a Unity asset package that helps sending data from Arduino to Unity, which was quite helpful when developing this whole thing. The wires and the technology was provided by the Hochschule Darmstadt, and the houses and trees here are from the asset store. You will find the link in the description of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.